Good morning, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thanks to everyone for all your love and support. So, thank you so much, guys, for all your love. Keep always your blessings on us. So, today I'm coming with a new lecture of horticulture. Okay, so that is tomato cultivation. Basically, I will talk only about that points which may be asked in competitive exams like AFO, NAVAD, or NET, JRF, etc. Okay, so let's start with this. First of all, tomato is a climateric fruit. So as you all know that what is climateric and non-climateric. In climateric fruit, sharp rise in respiration after harvesting, but in non-climateric fruit, steady respiration at the time of harvesting. So climateric fruit examples of climateric fruit are mango, banana, sapota, guava, etc. And non-climatic examples are citrus, grapes, jamun, cashew, etc. So tomato are the climatic fruit, but there are three ripening mutants of tomato, that is rin, nor, and nr, are non-climatic fruit. Okay, basically tomato is climatic, but the three ripening mutants like rin, nor, and nr are non-climatic fruit. Okay. So next point is about the scientific name. Sonellum lycopersicum and Lycopersicon esculentum. Both are the scientific name of tomato. In 1753, okay, 1753, Linnaeus placed tomato in the genus Solanum as he named the tomato as Solanum lycopersicum, and in 1968, Philip Miller moved it to his own genus, naming it as Lycopersicon esculentum. So, according to genetic evidence, shown that Linnaeus was correct to put the tomato genus in the Solanum, as many characters match with the Solanum family, Solanaceae family. So, making it as Solanum lycopersicum, the correct name. But however, both names probably come in the literature for some time. Okay. So you may not confuse about the scientific name. Okay. So other name of tomato is olive peach, poor man's orange in India, while love of apple in England. Okay. So next, it belongs to family Solanaceae, as you all know. Origin is South America or Peru. Peru is located in South America. So it is not originally was present in India. It was introduced in India by Portuguese. As you all in a potato was also introduced in India by Portuguese, and also tomato was also introduced in India by Portuguese. This is number one processing vegetables in the world. Why? Why it is called as processing vegetables in the world? Because tomato at tomato produces various other products like puree, sauce, paste, ketchup, besides using it as vegetable. The processing also done in other vegetables or fruits, but most cheaply tomato is tomato processing is most cheaper than other processing. Okay, so it is number one processing vegetables in the world. Universally treated as protective food. Why? Because it protects our body from diseases, as it is vitamin C rich in potassium, rich in lycopene in all the vegetables and fruits. Okay, so it is treated as protective food. Next, world largest cultivated after potato and sweet potato. Tomato is cultivated after potato and sweet potato. First cultivated vegetables are potato, and then thereafter sweet tomato comes. Okay. So most important growing states of tomato are Andhra Pradesh, and if we talk about in country, then China would be at first. Okay, so Andhra Pradesh, then Karnataka, and then MP. Highest productivity by Karnataka, 33 ton per hectare. Okay, and Andhra Pradesh 17.9% it's producing it. And world leading, as you know, China is first and India, and then after USA. Vitamin C rich pigment, there are generally three pigment: red lycopene, red due to lycopene pigment, yellow due to carotenoid pigment, and tangerine due to prolycopene. Note down that lycopene is a natural carotenoid pigment. Okay, lycopene is the natural carotenoid pigment. Optimum temperature for pollination of tomato is 21 degrees Celsius. Lycopene production is highest at 21 degrees Celsius to 24 degrees Celsius. Okay, and it continues up to 27 degrees Celsius, but after 40 degrees Celsius it stops. Okay, there may not be more up to 27 there may be lycopene production increases, but after that decreases. 40 पे जाके 0 हो जाएगा. 27 के बाद वो जनरली करता ही नहीं है. 21 to 24 is the favorable lycopene production temperature. Okay, fruit aroma is due to sulfonium, acidity due to citric acid. So tomatine is the steroidal glycoalkaloid present in tomato. TSS range is 4 to 6%. TSS is total soluble solid, that is measured in Brix. pH range required for tomato cultivation is 4 to 4.5, that is slightly acidic. Fruit type is vary, generally 2 to 12 locules are present. Highly self-pollinated. Tomato is highly self-pollinated due to homomorphism and chesmogamy. So next is type of inflorescence. So basically cymose and racemose both inflorescence are present in tomato, in case of tomato, but generally cymose is present, which may be simple or compound. If simple, then it is called single cyme, or if compound, then it is more than one cyme. Okay, so anther dehiscence by longitudinal slit. More than 90% of fresh weight of tomato is water. That means 90% of tomato is contained by water. So father of tomato is Dr. Gautam Kallo. These all, keep in mind that these all are the important points. Okay, so remember all this. I will keep this PPT at the description box. Please download and share among all your friends. Okay. So next, TGC. TGC is located at University of California, USA. Okay, TGC is Tomato Genetics Cooperative. For storage of temperature, 7.2 to 10 degrees Celsius is favorable range. Okay, and its relative humidity is 85 to 90%, and 96%. So ripening mutants, RIN, NOR and NR are non-climatic fruit, as I have talked at the earlier. So mature green fruit is stored at 12.7 to 15.5 degrees Celsius. Okay, so there may be question may become that mature fruit के लिए, mature green fruit को store करने के लिए what are the favorable temperature? Then 12.7 to 15.5 degrees Celsius. But generally storage के लिए जो है वो 7.2 to 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, mature green, for mature green 12.7 to 15.5, and for normal 7.2 to 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, so now comes on the types of tomato. There are basically two types, indeterminate and determinate, but between indeterminate and determinate there is one come, that is semi-determinate, as we discussed in this. So in indeterminate, generally found under protective cultivation, it is approximately 12 feet long. Okay, so training, stocking and pruning are followed in this type of tomato, and it forms a flower along the side of shoots. Okay, along both sides it forms flower. Okay, so pruning is the pinching of all side shoot so that the plant may utilize all its food and energy for fruit development. Okay, Plant are supported by wires or strings or stacks or by bamboo sticks. So these all are called as stocking. Okay, training, stocking and pruning are generally followed in indeterminate because it is present in the protected cultivation as greenhouse, polyhouse. That's why it needs training, stocking, because it is more longer, na. That's why. Determinate type is generally short type plant, approximately 3 to 4 feet long. Self topping and self pruning term is related to determinate. Okay, keep in mind this point. Forms stop their root reduction. Yeah, here spelling is incorrect. Okay, so seed forms stop their shoot. Forms determinate type forms stop their shoot production once flower form on the end. Okay, so in indeterminate type, it forms flower along the side of shoots, but they continue to grow until the weather conditions are no longer favorable. Okay, so in semi-determinate, this comes between determinate and indeterminate, is approximately 4 to 6 feet long. It is also generally found in the protected cultivation. Now the differences between determinate and indeterminate potatoes are: determinate tomato. Tomato varieties are grown to fixed mature size and ripen all the fruit in a short period, usually about 2 weeks. Okay, so ripening is done in short period in determinate tomatoes. Okay, but in indeterminate tomato variety may grow and produce their fruit until they killed by frost. Okay, so it is for 3 to 4 inches, 3 to 4 feet होगा यहाँ. Okay, not inches. Determinate is of 3 to 4 feet, or indeterminate maybe grow up to 12 feet. It is bushy type. Determinate is bushy type, while indeterminate is vine type. Okay. Determinate fruits occurs on the terminal of the plant, while indeterminate fruit forms along the stem. Okay, all fruits ripening at same time within a short period of time, indeterminate. Okay, but in indeterminate produces in indeterminate tomatoes, it produces fruits throughout the season. Okay, these are the important points. Okay, and determinate type requires a limited stocking, while you may say that no stocking required, because it is of short height and well seated planting in the containers. Okay, but indeterminate types, it requires stocking for support. Okay, determinate type may be pruned, but शुड नॉट बी प्रून नहीं भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन इनडिटर्मिनेट में हमें प्रून करना ही पड़ेगा, बिकॉज अगर लंबा चाहिए प्लांट तो साइड से हमें प्रूनिंग करना होगा ताकि वो अपना हाइट ग्रो करे और अपना सारा चीज़ वो फ्रूट के डेवलपमेंट में अपना न्यूट्रिएंट्स करे यूटिलाइज. सो इन दिस फिगर यू कैन सॉ दैट इट इज़ 7 feet 10 to 12 feet long is indeterminate, while determinate is 4 feet long. Okay, 4 feet, not 4 feet, or 4 feet 4 inch. Okay, so fruit ripens oil at once on 1 to 3 weeks, while in vine produces and ripens throughout the season. Pruning requires in indeterminate, while determinate do not require pruning or any support. Okay, so let's come on the famous varieties. So indeterminate varieties are Pusa Ruby, Sioux, Smart Globe, and Best of All. Best of All may be asked in exam because best of all are the varieties, indeterminate varieties. Okay, Best of All कई एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है कि which one of the following is the indeterminate type of variety, indeterminate type of tomatoes. Okay, then Best of All is the बेस्ट ऑफ ऑल काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये पूछ सकते हैं एग्जाम में. डिटर्मिनेट टाइप पूसा शीतल, पंजाब छुआरा एंड रोमा. Suitable for hills are Cyox, best of all, and Marglobe are the suitable for hills. Highest beta carotene variety is Caro Ridge. Parthenocarpic variety is Savrianin. The variety which is suitable for processing variety are Roma S152, Pusa Sital, NDT 120, Pant Bahar, etc. And for low temperature region Pusa Sheetal, while for high temperature region Pusa H1. यहाँ पे एक ट्रिक हम बता सकते हैं कि लो टेम्परेचर है मतलब शीतल, शीतल मीन्स लो टेम्परेचर, तो यहाँ से याद कर सकते हैं कि पूसा शीतल इज द वेराइटी ऑफ लो टेम्परेचर रीजन, वाइल H1 high temperature, H1 high, Pusa H1, keep your mind that H1 high temperature. Okay, so next high and low temperature, that means that is सदाबहार. ओके, किसी भी कंडीशन में वो ग्रो कर जाएगा. सदाबहार इसी के लिए जनरली यूज़ होता है, बहुत सारे फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स में यूज़ होते हैं, ये वैरायटी है सदाबहार का. ओके, सो पूसा सदाबहार आर द commonly used for high and low temperature any type of region. Okay, so recently released are Pusa Rohini. This is a recently released variety. Suitable for rainfed condition are Arka Meghali. Rainfed से from rainfed you can remember the Arka Meghali. Meghali means rain. Okay, drought for drought Arka Vikash, and for long transport Arka Avijit. Bacteria wilt resistant, this may be asked, this is important. Okay, this is most important point. Bacterial wilt resistant variety are Arka Ava, Arka Alok, Arka Sunali, Arka Sakti, okay, etc. Nematode and bacteria wilt resistant are Arka Vardhan. Okay, वरदान मिल गया मतलब nematode और bacteria wilt दोनों हो गया. ठीक है, ये ट्रिक से हम याद कर सकते हैं. Okay, leaf curl resistant variety are Hisar Saurabh and Hisar Anmol. Versatillium wilt and fusarium wilt resistant varieties are Pant Bahar. Okay, so thank you everyone for your presence. Keep your love and support. Thank you so much.